Hello and good morning. Yes, I have set the departure for 6:30. It is now 6:40. I cleaned the windows. I've unplugged the shore power. As you know, having plugged into the J1776 wall connector, it allowed me to warm up the vehicle even though the temperature in the garage is 65 degrees. This vehicle has resistive heating, which uses the traction battery, and I didn't want to use any of the range. All right, we're 92%, 296 miles. Today's run is 107 miles. Going to my friend's house. He's passed away. His wife, Eileen, good friend of mine, wants to have me evaluate 3 towers, find out what she's going to do with that. And that's today's adventure. Of course, I'm in the Lightning, so let's hit it. Let's head to Franklin, North Carolina. Navigate to Franklin, North Carolina.
Which item would you like?
Yeah, number 1, just fine. Yeah, it's not 69 miles away.
Starting route to Franklin Village.
It didn't say Franklin Village.
Obey track.
And so it starts. Let's try again. Navigate to Franklin, North Carolina.
Which item would you like?
Okay, everybody sees this as Franklin, North Carolina, right? It is not 69 miles away unless it's airline miles. I'm going to say okay. Last time it wanted to send me to the wrong place, but okay, we're going to give it a shot.
Starting route to Franklin.
Okay, that may be better.
Please drive to highlighted route.
All right, let's see if it knows where we're going. Well, that kind of looks like Franklin. I don't believe for a millisecond it's only 70 miles away. Google says it's 107, and it looks like the same route. But for the sake of this video, we're going to do it. All right, let's open the garage and get the heck out of here. I think it came to its senses. This is the proper distance. Why it said 69 when I chose it, couldn't tell you. Here's what the internal navigation predicts. 107 miles, 2 hours, and 58% upon arrival. Now it's 107 miles, and the GOM, if I look over here, all right, let's subtract 108 from 296. That leaves 187 miles. It says 58%, and it might be close. All right, let's go. Sun's up, looking good. Weather is no clouds in the sky that I can see this morning. I don't have to tell you, but no trip is even possible without a Scottish breakfast. "7 a.m., getting on the interstate. We're up here in Hendersonville, just south of the construction. Oh boy. Just made it up here on Interstate 40. And we are westbound. Got about 17 miles and then we head southwest. Navigation's telling us 7.5 miles. We'll get off on Highway 74 south. Just on to Highway 23 now, into the southwest. grade here. This is good. This free energy. Look at this. Look at that. See, take my foot off the accelerator. I get that power back. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're getting there now. Looks like 23 miles to go. Let's do an energy check. Looks like 159 miles and 23 to go. I think that's the one. Yeah. Our 50% arrival percentage is now 50%. So that's going to put us in a pickle here, and I got 23 more miles to go. I've got to charge to get home now. So I think there's a charger in Franklin. After I get done messing around, I may need a few minutes on that charger. Kind of disappointing. We are just about in Franklin. A couple miles to go and we'll be there. We've made it to Franklin, yes. Looks like we're below the 50% mark here on our energy. It's a good thing there is a CCS charger in town here. I checked on PlugShare. We're definitely going to need it. This is the town of Franklin.
In 400 feet, make a slight left turn on Oliveville Road. Make a slight left turn on Oliveville Road.
I guess my buddy lives way away from Franklin. Out on this country road. I'd say we's out in the country. Hey, look, little doggies. .9 miles to go. We're in the deep woods now.
In 400 feet,
I have made it, yes. My buddy's house out ways from Franklin. 110.7 miles, average of 1.8. Took over 2 hours to get here. Yep, we've arrived at 48%. You know what that means? That means I can't make it back. Fortunately, I looked on PlugShare. I found a DC fast charger in the city of Franklin. It's probably 8 or 10 miles from here. And I'm going to have to charge there or I'll never get home. All right, let's see my friend Eileen and see what's going on. Yes, I am done loading. You would not believe it. I've got about 500 pounds of stuff in the back. We are leaving at 47%. Yes. I am mobile. Yeah, I've left my buddy's house. He passed 2 years ago, and his wife's getting rid of a bunch of his stuff. And boy, did Ed have a lot of stuff. So I came up, we talked about the towers, and you know, it's the way it is. I made it. Yeah, Duke Energy's sponsoring this. It's called Park and Plug. Okay, we've arrived at 44%. We're going to throw a charge in. Let's do it. 119.7 miles, average of 1.9. I've got an app for this. It's the Green Lots Shell app. So let me get that going. All right, the lawnmower pulled up. And I believe it's this one. Yep. Okay, that's where we are. I think that's where we are. Hard to tell. Let's see. Yeah, there's two 150s here, and the number is 304. So that would be this one. And we're good to go. So we're going to say start the charge. And it says initializing. Click. Clack. Click. Hey, there we go. 22 kilowatts, 37, 43, well, any port in a storm, 43 kW. I've set the destination for Tryon, and this is the confusing part. I'm sure if I'd RTFM, I might be able to figure it out, but I'm assuming for 10 minutes of charge, I'll arrive at 16%. Is that what that means? I have to look that up. We've got 43 kilowatts. That's all right. I'll throw 60% in here and then we'll go. That's only 13 more percent. I don't know how long that'll take, but should be enough to get us that way. Yep, this is the town of Franklin, and right adjacent to it is Town Hall, and in there is a restroom. The chargers, their Shell Recharge, are located down there at the bottom of the parking lot. It's located right here at the base of the parking lot. City Hall is here, restrooms are there, and you guess you can drive that way too. Anyway, Franklin, North Carolina, a quaint little place. You can come here, get a charge, and actually get home. 62% should be fine. Now we got to go to navigation, and 24% on arrival. We are good to go. All right, get this unplugged and down the road. Hey, I spy a Bolt. Look at that. See that? Yeah, Chevy Bolt. I will say though, however, the Bolt is a tiny car. I know my F-150 is gigantic, but that is a tiny little car. I had no idea it was so small. Yeah, look how tiny that little baby is. Picked up a little lunch and head to the highway. Looks like about 6/10 of a mile here. Just leaving Franklin. Just out on Highway 441 now. What a nice day. No clouds in the sky. We made it to Interstate 26, which is east, which is south. Yeah, I know. I think we found all the traffic and construction here in Hendersonville, Asheville area. Getting close now. Got 9 miles to go and 73 in the tank. That's excellent. Look at that, 27%, 69 miles of range. I guess I shouldn't have charged so much, but hauling all this stuff, I wasn't sure. Hey, who wants to look at all the stuff that I brought home? Me. Yeah, I know. You name it, I got it. My buddy collected a lot of stuff and his wife wanted to get rid of it. Now my plan is not to keep it, but to in turn move it along. If any of my buddies need any of this stuff, it's theirs. But I couldn't see it go to the dump, and that's where I'm at. Let me show you my pride and joy. How about this, boys? What a catch, huh? A Sistron, part of the later on merged with Donner, Sistron Donner. It's a counter timer, model 1031. So check this out. Nixies, right? And there's no electronic circuits in it with ICs. They're all vacuum tubes. Remember those Decatrons? These are Decatrons, and these actually do the counting. And all the tubes do all of the timing. And this is a counter timer from the 60s. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, I'll clean it up. Maybe it'll fire up. You never know. What a treasure. Hey, let's do a check on the amount of miles we've driven today. 221 and a half. 4 hours and 48 minutes of drive time. And look at that. We averaged 2.1 miles per kilowatt hour. For driving, we use most of the energy and a little bit on climate and some other random crap. If you liked today's video, knowing that the Ford Lightning was able to drive us 221 miles with a small charge, when I plugged it in, I think it was at 43%, and I unplugged at 62%. So I got a little bit of juice there. And all in all, it was a good trip. The weather was great. I rescued a bunch of junk from the dump. What I'm going to do with it, I'm not sure. I've got to save it and see if I can give it to somebody for a project. Hopefully somebody will want to build something. There you go. It's a good day. If you liked today's video, give me a like, and if you would, please subscribe. You know, if you got some other ham friends, they might be interested in some of my videos, pass my videos along. Thanks for watching. I'll look for you in the next video, and take care.